Hi Muses, I hope you guys are having an excellent start to your October. It is a chilly October. It's almost afternoon now. We are getting packed up and ready to take the grandkids on a camping trip for a couple of days since the kids are off school this week. And we thought this would be a fun time. It's still not too cold to go camping, and it's cooled off, so it's nice. We'll be able to spend lots of time outside. But I wanted to just make a short video about something that I read, and it got me thinking, and I thought I'd just make a short video about it. Hopefully I don't ramble too much. I don't have any notes on this. Even when I do have notes, I ramble a lot. But anyway, I'm learning the Ogham. I don't know if you say it Ogham or Ogham. I've heard it both ways, but I say Ogham. So if you know, please drop a comment below and tell me how it's pronounced. But I have been trying to learn the Ogham, and I was reading this book recently. It's called Ogham: The Celtic Oracle of the Trees by Paul Reyes Montfort. I can recommend this book. This is really cool. It's got all of the definitions, pictures of the Ogham, the definitions, correspondences, and he gives a pretty good introduction to Ogham in the beginning of the book. And this was a passage in the book, and I'm just going to read it because I really like the way he put this, and it really made me think. But he says, again, this is Paul Reyes Montfort, and this is a direct quote from the book. The God and Goddess of nature need to reawaken in our hearts so that they can manifest their wisdom afresh in this perilous age. Their return to the sage of contemporary affairs through the revival of paganism, ecological awareness, the green movement, and techniques such as the Ogham divination are all part of this process. They not only point us towards reestablishing our equilibrium with nature, they are vivid reflections of our own higher natures. By partaking in the cycle of cultural regeneration, they offer, we potentially bring healing and restoration, not only to ourselves, but to the world around us. I thought that was really, really interesting. And it got me thinking, I wonder if Gaia, the goddess of earth, or Mother Nature, whatever you call her, I call her Gaia, I'm going to trip over this hose, is calling to us at this point in time. I know that there's been a huge resurgence in paganism and witchcraft and more natural way of life that doesn't even have anything to do with spirituality lately. And I know this stuff is kind of cyclical. I know in, I don't know, it was the 90s, Wicca was really popular, and witchcraft was kind of getting popular-ish. But I feel like this time it's different. It's more like a movement, and I hadn't really noticed it until I read this part in this book, that it could very well be Gaia, Mother Nature, calling to us, those of us who are awake and who have an open heart and who listen to nature. Maybe it's true. Maybe she's calling to us to heal the world, heal the earth. The world was so caught off guard when COVID happened. Everything was just like in a disarray, and we just couldn't believe that this was happening, or we should have. But you know, even our government was, you know, completely caught off guard. They had no idea what was going on, or how to fix it or anything. But during that time, it was during that time that I discovered homesteading videos on YouTube, and I started just binge watching all the kind of homesteading, cooking from scratch, growing your own food, YouTube channels that I could watch. I planted a garden. I started trying to learn how to preserve food, and this was right around 2020, so it was when COVID happened, and there was such a tremendous growth in the homesteading YouTube space during that time. I think so many people were just waking up to the fact that, you know, our food system is so fragile, and that's a whole nother video, but it's getting completely corrupt. But it is really fragile, and something like a worldwide pandemic, it wouldn't even have to be as big as COVID was, could disrupt so much stuff. I mean, we all saw the grocery store shelves were empty, and the year after, was that 2021, seed companies ran out of seeds. That's really scary, like when you can't even get a hold of seeds. All that to say that I think like he says in this book, the green movement, the movement to recycle, the movement to pay more attention to the pain and the agony that we are causing nature, the crap we're dumping into our oceans and our landfills, and the newer generation, the younger kids being so energized with ecological issues and activism, green activism. Maybe it is Gaia, maybe it is Mother Nature calling to us, waking us up before we completely destroy ourselves. Now, I don't know, I mean, there's such a huge portion of this world that's still sleeping, still totally asleep, and could care absolutely less. I mean, it's getting harder and harder for them to deny global climate change, but whether or not they think humans are speeding it up, or they even care, I don't even think they care, and that's the majority of humans. But those of us in the spiritual community, or not even in the spiritual community, I would say even in the homesteading community, the community of people who just like to live a simpler life, growing their own food. You know, they don't have to be pagans or witches or anything. But I think we're all feeling it, even if we can't put it into words. Like, I'm not doing a really crappy job. Maybe we don't even realize it, that this is happening. But I think the energy of the earth, the cries from nature are just so loud that eventually everybody's gonna hear it. I hope. I mean, I hope enough people finally wake up, or we can make changes. But anyway, I just wanted to make this short little video and ask you, what do you think? Do you think I'm totally crazy, or my thought is on a on a, you know, way out there on a different plane? I just thought it was interesting, and I wanted to make this video and join the discussion. Make a comment below, share this video with other like-minded people, other pagans. Let's get a discussion going. Do you think Gaia, Mother Nature, the earth, do you think she's trying to wake us up? And how well do you think that process is going, and how long do you think it's going to take? What are some steps that you're taking? Like I said, in 2020, we started trying to grow a lot of our food. It is a process. It is a huge learning curve. It is a lot of work, but we're doing it. I mean, we still go to the grocery store. We're not completely self-sufficient. This year was totally crazy spring, like I've said before, and it wiped out a lot of our garden, but I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm going to get there. We'll get there eventually. But let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. It helps me out a lot. It helps this channel out a lot. Ring the bell for so you can get notifications when I put up a new video. I am trying to make 2 videos a week. I'm trying to be consistent, so we'll see how that goes. But we are off to go camping with our grandsons. So you guys have an absolutely spectacular week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, Muses.